It's Sunday evening, and that heavy, hollow feeling is starting to set in. Tomorrow morning means the alarm, the gridlock, and another 8 hours in a workspace that leaves you feeling more like a ghost than a person. We often wait for a lightning bolt of inspiration to strike, believing passion is something we simply have to find. But researchers at Stanford suggest this fixed mindset is exactly what keeps people stuck. They found that interests are manufactured through action, not discovered through reflection. Think of passion as a plant rather than a hidden treasure. It doesn't exist until you put a seed in the ground and systematically provide the water and light it needs to grow. To move from exhaustion to a career that actually sustains you, you need a blueprint. This is the 3E formula: explore, engage, and excel. Construction requires raw materials. I've put together a PDF listing 100 different career paths to serve as your starting point. Downloading it is the first step in moving from abstract read to a concrete plan. Give yourself 1 hour with the PDF. Don't look for the one. Highlight 30 options that spark curiosity, from cloud kitchens to marine biology. This begins a 30-day micro-exploration. We are setting a strict time limit to prevent the research phase from becoming another way to procrastinate. For the next month, spend exactly 30 minutes a day researching one of those paths, looking for the day-in-the-life reality. By day 30, be aggressive. Filter that list of 30 down to the 5 ideas that made those 30 minutes feel like 5. By forcing this structured discovery, you overcome the paralysis of having no ideas. You've moved from "I don't know what I want" to a short list of verified interests. Now we move to engage. This is where you test your shortlist using the 20-hour rule. 20 hours is the threshold for becoming reasonably good at a new skill. That's just 45 minutes a day for 1 month. You will spend 1 month on each of your top 5 ideas. This phase requires dirt under your fingernails. If you're exploring baking, you host a tasting. If it's content writing, publish 10 blog posts. Passive watching doesn't count. Only execution provides the data you need. You're looking for the flow state. This is the psychological moment where the difficulty of the task perfectly matches your growing ability, making you so focused that you lose all track of time. Your early attempts will be clunky and frustrating. That is expected. The goal here isn't to be a master on day 1, it's to see if you actually enjoy the labor required to get better. Real-world engagement is the only way to separate a passing fantasy from a sustainable career path. You are looking for the work that feels like play to you, but looks like work to others. After 5 months of testing, one path will have stood out. It's the one where the flow state was the strongest. That is the path you choose. Now you commit. The Excel phase is a 6-month deep dive. You are no longer sampling. You are building market-ready skills through deliberate practice. This is where grit becomes your primary tool. The initial novelty will wear off, and you will hit a plateau where the work feels repetitive and slow. As this chart illustrates, your excitement will naturally dip around month 3, but your skill level is still climbing. Most people quit here because they confuse a lack of spark with a lack of potential. Boredom is the price of entry for mastery. It marks the transition from a casual hobbyist to a professional who can produce value that people will actually pay for. Pushing through this specific 6-month grind is what transforms a side project into a legitimate exit strategy from your current job. With a refined skill set, you can begin to monetize. Whether it's through digital marketplaces or local clients, you are now offering a service that has been tested and honed. Do not quit your day job yet. The most successful transitions happen in the margins, the 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. window, or on your Saturday mornings. You are aiming for ikigai, the intersection where what you love meets what the world is willing to pay for. Your goal is to reach a side income that covers 30 to 50% of your primary salary. This figure is critical because it generally covers your core survival costs, paying your rent, clearing your EMIs, buying your groceries. Once your survival is mathematically guaranteed by your own skills, the EMI trap loses its power over you. You can walk away from a toxic job not out of desperation, but because you've already proven your new model works. The path is clear: 30 days to explore, 1 month per project to engage, and 6 months to excel. It is a systematic deconstruction of the 9-to-5 trap. Think about the first Monday morning where you don't feel that Sunday dread, because you aren't clocking in for someone else's dream, but for your own. Download the PDF tonight. Print it out, Set a timer for 30 minutes. That is all that is required to start. The system won't change itself, but you can choose to stop participating in it. Take that first 30-minute step tonight and start building your exit.